Between these two teams, that has 9 goals.
It is
Jake Neighbors has 8. There's not one player on either roster that has 9 goals.
A young player makes their debut. Usually it's that first shift. They come back like you saw them on the bench, take a swig of water. That's when they really hits them.
Deflected puck right on net. They waved that off. Otherwise, we're going to do it. Now you know what's coming.
I know it's coming up.
Yeah. In Stenberg, shot. Rather, that's not Stenberg. That's 29. That's going to be Berggren. His first shift with the Blues. At the hash marks. Dalibor Dvorsky to the goal line. Buchnevich. In front, they tried to force it to Neighbors. He bounces it on goal. Snaps it over to Mayu on the near side to Shen. Tried to pump it on. That one's blocked to the corner by Sandberg, and the Blues get it back. Braden Shen near circle. Straight away. Falk shot. Rebound, and it's poked to the corner. Trying to stick check and lose Sundqvist. Off the Blues deflected into the offensive zone. 8.5 gone here in the opening period. Glad to have you with us. Downtown St. Louis at Enterprise Center. Back-to-back games for the Blues. They get it to Thomas, and he hits it off the post. Rangers in town tomorrow night. Couple of revenge games here for the Blues. And as we all know, revenge is a dish served cold, right? Into the slot, Buchnevich right on, off Hellebuyck, then the post again.
Yeah, a couple chances opening up right now.
They move it to the line. Mayu with a wrister. On. Rebound to the forehand. Pounded twice. Suter, and that's blocked away. Berggren, far wing. Holt, and that's Fowler with a shot wide. That puck going into the corner. Dvorsky trying to get to it. He knocked it loose. Berggren puts it on. And a save made by Hellebuyck. In again. Down low. Shot on, and a pad save. Hellebuyck denied Mayu. Here's Fowler moving it.
Last shift. Holy smoke. Look at Logan Mayu on the backside. Connor Hellebuyck.
Blues moving the puck around in the offensive zone. Suter with a shot. Hellebuyck a toe save. Stenberg does a great job getting inside on Scheifele there, and the Blues win the puck back. Kessel with a shot. Ooh, that one just wide. Falk pinching in. Niederreiter. Then a Namestnikov. Right point they go to Pionk. Even strength hockey. Sandberg, big defenseman, throws it to the net. Lost the handle. That gave the Blues a chance to get back and defend as it comes up to Stanley. He'll make the move on the near wing. Jonathan Toews back in the NHL, and that's a good thing to see. A shot gets blocked out there by Joel Hofer.
We've seen a couple calls so far in this game. It was a hold on Stanley, a little bit of a softie, and then this one for Falk, equally as soft.
Well, the Jets are going to go to the power play. I didn't like either one of them. Namestnikov brings it in, shoots, and a save made by Hofer through the screen of Niederreiter. Pionk back to Namestnikov again to the goal with it. Swatted away from the mouth to the far wing. 56 seconds to go. Pionk there. Deflected shot off the stick there of Namestnikov. To the blue line. Pionk far wing. No one-timer. Another shot. And Hofer saw it. Niederreiter wanted a penalty there as he ran into Stenberg.
The history of the league. Oh, no stick here for Thomas. Broken stick.
Right off the draw. There's 13 seconds to go. They shoot it on. Hofer makes that save. Jets go to get it back. Morrissey near side. One time. Connor to the line. Up to Morrissey. That's Morrissey into a shot on angle there. Scrambling to get a pad on it. Hofer and a good clear round on the clean sheet.
Similar penalty that Justin Falk took earlier. Here's the Morrissey shot from the outside. Look at Cole Perfetti. He's kind of all alone there as he sneaks right behind Parayko. But look at the second effort by Colton. He comes up from the backside, leans in there, gets that right shoulder, boxes him out, and then some great help by Portland.
Winnipeg setting up another 15 ticks on the power play. Morrissey out high. Traffic moving in front of Hofer as Connor gets to it, top of the near circle. Coming off the wall, Perfetti with a shot. Hofer the save. Loose puck. Reach for it. Toropchenko there to clear for the Blues. Mayu over to Shen. That puck got to the line. Not out and deflected off of Lowry just wide of the goal.
On the outside. Look at that bobbling puck. And then Lowry, oh, that would have been close. Takes a redirection. Look how it hits the left pad there.
Namestnikov. Again, another big battle in front. Niederreiter and Mayu. Those guys have had a battle throughout the game. Namestnikov trying to wheel it around. He's on his forehand to the middle. They go off the blocker. A Hofer wide of the net.
Oh,
and then Shen gets dropped there by Perfetti. That puck gets shot on. Hofer is going to make the save.
Yeah.
Out on its own power. Dvorsky skating on. Looking for a trailer. Knocked off his stick, but he keeps possession. Wrap around. Hellebuyck the save. firing it. That was Berggren. Somewhere in the last 5 to 10 when you're looking at guys like Mike Smith and Ben Bishop the way they play it. Here's a shot. Hofer will make that glove save. Here, Thomas, they let him go down the middle. He shoots it on. Rebound right into the pad from Fabry. Here's a shot. Blocked away. Buchnevich now to Thomas. Now the Jets win the draw. Pionk to the near wing. Here's a shot on. Hofer the save. Blues battle for the loose puck. Try to find it. Buchnevich gets the hands. Clears it. Broken up by Neighbors, flying back on the back check. Broberg near circle. Up the middle, Schenn, breakaway, and Hellebuck makes the save.
There's Broberg once again, the captain on the break. Look at this puck, comes up on in right the last second.
Suter picks it off the wall for the Blues. Dvorsky bringing it to an open Berggren, shot on, and the save made. The puck then bounces behind the net over to Suter. He got hooked on the play. Into the middle it goes. Nice play by Broberg. Defended terrifically on Kyle Connor. Now Buchnevich dumps it in. Coming out the play at Hellebuck quickly to the corner. The Blues jam it away. Thomas, far wing. Falk, score! Justin Falk points in 3 straight games, and he gives the Blues the second period. 1-0 lead.
And then Robert Thomas's line, it's going to do a number on our Bob Rito RoboCam. You're going to see Buchnevich is going to jump in there. Here's the second layer of support. Robert Thomas, he's going to come in quick. He reloads, he's going to find Justin Falk right through the middle. There's one, and then here comes number 2. They outnumber him down low. You find Falk right through the middle, and then how about that laser?
Kessel reversing it back to the near wing.
Boy, I tell you, Adam Lowry almost just took out Matt Kessler.
Blues snap it to Sundqvist. He shoots it onto the blocker there of Hellebuck, and it's coming back to the near wing. Velarde over the line, down into the corner. The Blues, good transition out of the zone. Dropped by Buchnevich to Fabry, and they get it in. Fabry trying to get through the interference there of Scheifele, and does, and it goes to the far wing. Scheifele will bring it through, right back through center ice. Work it behind the net. Jets trying to find the equalizer as it goes straight away. There's the shot on left pad. Hofer makes another left pad, then the right pad. On an amazing 360 at the side of the net.
Well, how about Berggren's pass? I mean, he picks his head up, and I don't know how he sees Pius Suter right there, and Suter with the patience almost tucked that away. Holy smokes, what a chance right there. Yeah, it looks like the Jets players don't even tip it.
That's a simple clear for Winnipeg. Fowler moves it right up the middle again. Thomas this time. They got him go right down the middle of the ice, and he fired it wide. That's twice in the game they've given Tom a lane drive. Now Buchnevich to the front of the goal with it, blocked away by Lowry. Dvorsky coming around with it. Neighbors to Thomas, deflected away, bounced to the goal. Schenn knocks it loose. Blues poke at it, and Hellebuck finds it at the side of the net. The referee's on the top of the net looking for it, and Dvorsky comes away with it for the Blues. And they get the 2-goal lead in the final 15 seconds. It's Schenn trying to come. What a play by Sundqvist, got to it, and that puck saved. Goes to clear, missed his man, and that one deflects. Over to Taves, where the Blues get it back. Cleared up, create a 2-on-1. Dvorsky shooting, and that thing might have hit the elbow or the crossbar and deflects to the glass.
Yeah, great chance. Pius Suter just puts it to space. Dvorsky, great up-ice speed there. And he looked like he wanted to go there to Berggren, but of course he takes that shot, just misses high near side.
Suter this time in on the left wing to the front of the net. Ooh, that's off. Hellebuck steered into the corner. Hofer cuts it off on Niederreiter.
Niederreiter's like, where did that guy come from?
Like the goalie's not supposed to be here.
Can't do that.
In, they get it straight away. Schenn with a shot. Blocker saved by Hofer. Braden after him there as it's coming around to the near wing. Pinching in, Gustav Nyquist. Up to the line. Save made by Hofer. He's made 17 in the game. Comes back to DeMello. Morrissey to the far wing, to the middle, finding Scheifele. The play comes to the near side. Still just a 1-0 game. Kyle Connor. Out front, Sandberg with a shot. It's blocked. Down the player in front, left on the ice. Blues swat at it. Hofer peers through the legs, finds it. Shot into his glove. It goes. Lowry rink wide with it. Good stick check by Berggren, but the Jets get it back. Logan Stanley leaves it. Wrist shot on. Hofer the save. No rebound.
Yeah, once again, the Blues do a great job.
It goes off the far wing. Good work there by Buchnevich to get it out. Sundqvist will get the line with it. Sundqvist shoots it. And a low shot off the left pad of Hellebuck.
Yeah, Jim Montgomery, he's rotating that winger on that top line. Buchnevich, Thomas, we just saw moments ago with Toropchenko.
Sundqvist goes to the corner with it, and the Jets are going to get to it. For the baseball fans out there, the puck comes to Nemesnikov, hitting the trailer, shot on, rebound, Hofer makes the save. He gets bumped into, 2-on-1, St. Louis the other way. Buchnevich to Thomas, and it hit off Sandberg as Thomas blows a tire in the corner. They couldn't connect on the 2-on-1. The Blues get that line to the bench. Fresh one on as the Jets shoot it on. Well, that one took an angle and hit the ankle of Hofer. Over to the far wing. They'll try to pull Hellebuck with 5 seconds left. Tanev going over the line. 2 are gone. That'll do it. Bring out